Oh,
Just, something like whatever you want to say. Demarcus, let me know if you're in the mood to chat tonight. I do want a male perspective. So we're gonna get the party started. But if you want to join, let me know in the chat and I will send you the link. But sorry, go ahead, Amina.
nothing. I was gonna say I heard nobody's heard Demarcus's voice before. Is
Listen,
that true?
we gotta change that, Demarcus. I don't know what you scared for, player. I don't know what it is. But it's 2024. Let's make it happen this year, baby. Let's make it happen. The people need to know. I'm like, okay. Shana, how you doing this week on this hump day?
I'm glad it's almost Friday. The work week has been long. I
Oh,
don't know
girl,
about
I know how that be. I know how that be. I know. Okay, so people were coming in. People were coming in. Okay. All right, let's get this. Let's get this party started. So for the first topic this evening, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. It's gonna be a big one, and I really want. I hate that I don't have a male perspective on here because I want to hear it from the men's side, but I'm going to ask the ladies. Everybody's different. I want to hear everyone's opinion. I saw this floating around on social media, and the answers to this question was really very interesting, ladies. So, the question for the evening: could you forgive your partner for cheating? Dun 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 dun. Baby, who want to go first? I'm gonna let y'all go first, and I'm gonna say my opinion to the end. So, I'll start with Miss Shana.
Uh,
And feel free to break it down. For some people, it's a very black and white answer. For some people, not so much. So feel free to expound, explain all that. Feel free. The floor is yours.
definitely not. It's definitely not black and white. I think it depends on so many circumstances. I mean, my first thought would be like, no, but
Mhm.
I think depending on the situation, I could. How long have we been together? How serious is this relationship? Are there children involved? What was the reason? What are the changes that are going to be made? I mean, there's so
Mhm.
much to talk about. I would definitely, depending on how much I value the relationship, I would try to see if I could salvage it if I want the relationship. Now,
Mhm.
sometimes it just can't be saved. Like cheating I think we like downplay cheating often.
Yes,
Like, oh well, boys will be boys, men will be men. No, that's that takes a toll on you.
it
Like that's
does.
a traumatic situation, and the trust will never be the same. So I don't know. It depends. It depends. It's situational.
It's definitely situational. I agree. Amina's seen it, honey. What's your take on this topic?
All the time. No, I'm joking. Okay.
Ah!
I'm very sensitive. So, and I have if I have a trust issue, because I'm not going to sit there, check your phone. I'm not going to be worried about you when I'm somewhere. If I can't be somewhere and be worried and the trust is broken, it's not going to work. However, I will say that no, it's not black and white. But if we are hanging out and
Mhm.
everything is cool and you just cheated on me for no reason, I will never forgive you for that because it's like,
Ooh.
what
Wait,
was
say
the
it
cause
again.
of it?
You're saying you feel like if it's for no reason, expound on
Yeah,
that.
if we were like hanging out and we even slept together a few hours ago and you run out, you understand like
Yeah.
why why would I forgive that? Because it's like you just did that because you clearly got internal issues. Oh, okay, OT.
What up, OT?
Um, yeah,
OT
so
building.
but if it was something like the Lucille and Charles situation, because it was like they had stuff that they needed to work on, and it
Yeah.
just got out of hand. So if it's something that it's like both of the parties' fault and we both played a part in it or something like that, then you could work on that. But if I did nothing wrong, we were just chilling. You just sold your oats because have a
Right.
good day. You all good. Because then I'll
Ooh.
never see it coming. I'll just be chilling, watching a movie. Next thing you know, I get a phone call, random.
I'm surprised Demarcus said as a man. I normally don't hear men saying
I
forgive.
I rarely, Demarcus, you are one of the few men that I have heard have this perspective. I feel like a lot of men, oh God, is it my turn? Y'all said y'all's piece. Okay, so let me start with like the overall umbrella. I feel like when it comes to cheating, there is a very clear double standard. I feel like since the beginning of time, it has been expected for women to kind of suck it up and take it and deal with it. And it's almost like it's become the norm. And it's like, it almost feels, I'm not going to say it is, but it feels like we are expected to accept it and forgive it. You know, I mean, it's always put on us, oh, well, that's your husband. Try to work it out for the family, try to work it out for the kids, or we always get that placed on us. And I don't feel like men get that same pressure or expectation. In fact, a lot of men that I know, if their girl cheated on them, they would pack their shit up and it would be at the front door and it'd be like, bye bye. Out, I'm not saying every man, but a lot of men would act that way. I've heard men, we've all heard it, men say the whole line of, oh, when women cheat, it's different versus when we cheat. It's just that tired line. And it just feels like, and I don't want to make this men versus women, I don't, but a part of my platform is I want to be honest. And I do want to talk about certain topics and controversies that do plague the Black community, men versus women and stuff like that. So that's just what it comes off like. It just seems like there is an unfair double standard. And I wish I could hear from a male perspective on truly, like, if they were cheated on, how would they, OT, how would you react if your girl cheated? I would love to. Not we can cheat together. What that mean?
He be trolling.
All right. I'm like, you're not gonna get no honest answer.
I don't want you to troll, OT. I want you to give me a genuine response.
He don't even want a real relationship.
No,
I think he was being honest though.
No titles.
That way, yeah.
The company are the best. Yeah, when you get a certain age, though, player, that don't really suffice anymore. That was cute when I was a little younger, but I ain't old, but I ain't no spring chicken. So
yeah,
that don't really suffice. That doesn't really work for me anymore. But
that's part of the problem, though. People aren't honest with what they want. I feel like, no matter, regardless of the age, if you're just like, listen, I'm not ready to settle down, at least be honest. There's no need to just cheat. Like, if you know that you are not ready to settle down and you can't stay faithful, don't even enter a relationship.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I feel like we, especially the Black community, we have normalized cheating, in my opinion. I just think from the culture to the music to entertainment to movies to songs to I just feel like social media. I just feel like cheating has become so normalized, as if it is to be expected and accepted. And I just feel like it shouldn't be that way. Like, I just think morally it's just not right to cheat on someone. Cheating is hurtful. It's such a betrayal. And it takes a lot of work to rebuild that trust. And I think so many people attempt to rebuild it, but a lot of relationships fail because people just can't get past it. They want to try to get past it, but they really can't. And I just feel like certain things, look, I've seen it both ways. I've seen cheating occur and the couple stays and they are stronger than ever and they truly, built a better foundation and they're still together today. I've seen the success story. I've also seen the failure. So
yeah. And it's like, what's your version of success? Like, we look at Rashida and Kirk. I mean, he was full blown hair, and it's like, we're still married. It's like, nobody wants that. Well, a lot of people don't want that just for the sake of having someone. Nowadays, I don't think women are sticking around and staying and putting up with anything as much now. Thank goodness. Maybe if we come together and say we're not tolerating this, less of this will go on.
I'm glad I'm glad you brought up Rashida and Kirk, but let me just pause for a second. I have another lovely guest, someone who I really adore, who's been such a good support system to me throughout my journey on YouTube. You guys have seen her in the comment section. She always adds a little razzle dazzle, and she can sometimes get the girls a little frisky. Yeah. So, my good girl, Monique, 69 days Johnson in the building.
What an introduction. Hey, ladies.
Hey, Monique.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you could join me, honey. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, just come and stop through.
Yes, I appreciate it. No pressure. Stay as long as you want. No pressure at all. I keep things very, cool, calm, collected on my channel, baby. No pressure. So I would love your input on this very controversial topic. Of course, the question, I'll repeat it for those coming in. The question was, could you forgive your partner, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend for infidelity, for cheating? And I know it's a loaded question. I don't think it's a black and white response. So I would love to hear your input. Feel free to expound and take it wherever you want to go with it.
It depends on where we at in our relationship, how long we was in the relationship, and like is we at the it's like peaks and valleys in the relationships, it's up and down. So it depends on where you at in the relationship when it happened. And for me, it depends on how long you've been cheating. Like I said in the comment section, how long you've been cheating for. If it was the same person you was cheating with, if you was cheating with the same person, it's like, dang, did you emotions, feelings became evolved,
Right.
Fair.
I'm glad I gotta take notes because there's y'all said some things and my mind is kind of racing. Okay.
I got a question. So what if you forgave them for cheating and then they turned around like later down the line and did it again? Like, how many times are we forgiven?
Well, let me ask this and then I'll have y'all take the floor. I was going to ask you guys, shout out to Monique, she put this in my head. I know my answer, but I want to hear y'all's. Is there a difference? And there kind of is. Is there a difference between your partner cheating once or twice with a random person versus an affair with the same? I think we all probably know the answer, but I just want to throw it out there. There's a difference, but I just want to, because that's another thing. Some people,
I can't deal with the same person because you building something with that person.
Right.
And
you're having a relationship.
Yeah.
It just stings a little bit harder when you're having a full-blown affair. You didn't just slip up once or twice. You had an affair with someone. And that's why I catch myself when it comes to Lucille and Charles, my mind struggles because I want to go off on her and check her for how she's handling it. But I'm trying to also remember he had an affair with
Mhm.
someone, and someone that she was close with. I know some of the
That's
people in the
worse.
YouTube space want to say, "Oh, were they really friends?" That's please, let's not get on the definition of a friend and what you consider a friend versus an acquaintance. But that's semantic to me. For the context, that's semantics. We're not doing
Yeah.
that. This is someone who I was cool with. I had a relationship with. She was in my home. That seems close enough to me.
Mhm.
So I struggle with that. Amina, you want to chime in?
Oh no, I was laughing. She was at the family dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't she at the dinner, Amina?
Yeah.
She been at the dinner
Borrowing the pots
more
and
than
the
once.
pans.
Mm-mm.
Okay, bitch, you borrowed my pan? A bit, a bit. Oh, girl. So, okay. So back to this like struggle love thing that popped in my head. Thanks to Shana for bringing up Rashida and Kirk. If y'all don't know,
Oh
they're
my goodness.
yes, I know. They are infamous from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They've been on since season 1. For those that don't know, let me give some a backstory to their relationship. They've been together for 20 something years. They've known each other since they were, younger. Obviously, I want to say Kirk already had a couple kids outside of their situation. I don't think Rashida did. I'm not, if I'm wrong,
Mm-mm. She
correct me.
didn't.
She didn't, right? Yeah.
No.
So they met when they were both young and in love, and real. I mean, they've really spent most
She
of the.
was young. He was older.
Okay, thank you, Monique.
She's a
Correct.
baby.
Yeah. So she. Okay, that's another topic for another day. Y'all know how I feel about the age gap when you are of a certain age. But I'll save that for another day. But no, they've been together for 20 something years. They've really done life together. And infamously, a few years ago on Love and Hip Hop, Kirk allegedly had stepped out on his marriage and had an affair. Not only did he have an affair, he had an outside baby on her. It was public. This was obviously on social media. This was on reality TV. So, of course, it was embarrassing AF. Enough for someone to leave, right? I mean, shit, even Wendy Williams had enough sense and pride to leave, but hey, each their own. And Rashida ultimately stayed in the relationship, and they are still together today. Um, you know, I think Shayna was saying, you know, calling something a success story is kind of subjective when it comes to love and relationships, because if you use Rashida and Kirk as an example, is it really a success story? Are we saying it's successful just because of the measure of time of their relationship? Are they really happy? Have they really grown and learned from their past mistakes? Are they better today than ever before? And I feel like women, again, something that society kind of places on us is this idea of like a struggle love. Like especially a lot of women and young women too, feel like love is like they feel like struggle love is like normal, right? They feel like, well, yeah, he does this, and yeah, he cheats on me. Yes, he does this to me, which isn't that great, but he loves me, and we've been together for 10 years. Like, I think a lot of people put emphasis on time, which, don't get me wrong, time is important. Obviously, if you've been together with someone for 5-10 years,
Yeah, time is important. You
time is
wasting my damn time.
you.
Right. I don't want to waste another 5 to 10 minutes with you.
And I agree, but the measure of time in a relationship, even friendships, that is why people really end up staying together longer than they should, is because of history. I know I've been crippled by the whole history thing, friends and lovers. You know what I'm saying? It can go for friendships too. Um, I don't know what my question is. I don't even know. I'm just like, how do we change that like narrative? Like, is this something that's just embedded in us as women, in our culture, is it in our DNA to just like accept,
Crumbs, bare minimum.
yeah, bare minimum mediocrity? I mean,
I think shame plays a part too. I just said this like the other day on some other review, but shame. People feel ashamed to leave. Like they're embarrassed that it failed instead of just saying, you know what, let me just take my dignity and just go.
Okay.
She should be embarrassed. He embarrassed her numerous times on that show.
Yeah.
I'd be
national TV. That's the
I don't
like,
even know how I would be able to handle like a real emotional affair. Not what they trying to say Lucille and Charles is doing. I'm talking about like you really are building something, even if you didn't, have relations with the person, you're really connecting with them. I don't even know if I could get past that. That would take a lot for me to get over. So a baby, no.
That's a deal breaker.
I think for me, that is a deal breaker because you not only slept with someone else, you had unprotected sex with another chick
and create another life.
And created another life.
And he's gonna want you to love that baby.
Hell no.
He's gonna want you to
This
love
is not the 1950s.
That's
not
what Kirk told Rashida. Love my child.
Love my child.
I don't treat none of the kids different. Like, ain't no way. I'm so nope. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Amina, what's your take on it? Is that your ultimate deal breaker?
I told you mine was probably previous. Like if it was like we were chilling and you just randomly cheated, that's it. Like I don't know how much. Now the thing with Charles and Lucille, like I said, that was a big situation. So the baby thing was definitely a no-go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do we deem as cheating? I guess because we keep thinking about, because we all watch BMF. Like they're trying to say Lucille is cheating. Like, what are we deeming as cheating? Like, are we considering, what Lucille is doing? She hasn't actually had sex. Are we considering that cheating?
She's cheating. She's having an emotional relationship. She's in love with the guy. Like, what's
that's a great area because she asked for the divorce.
She's also kissed him and I mean, yeah.
She told Charles she is in love with the man.
How? They haven't talked about nothing.
I don't even believe that when she said the word.
She told Charles.
Yeah. I think it's less.
I think it was a cop out to just
get him to go on the
road.
Anyway.
It is, but mentally she's gone. She's next door.
She asked for the divorce. When she asked for the divorce, I think she was gone then.
She was gone before he cheated. She was tired of living that broke lifestyle. But not to go too far.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess it's just like, what are we considering cheating? Because everybody doesn't consider
everything. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. That is a great look at you. I love how things are just moving organically. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What do we consider as cheating? Let's talk about it. Amina.
What do we consider cheating? Something that you are withholding, like something that you cannot tell your ex. Like if you, like DeMarcus said, if you're at a strip club and you're getting a lap dance, like
that's not cheating.
If especially if I know like that's what you at. But if you start like hiding and ducking and
lying,
you're
unnecessary lying.
Yeah, you're doing something that you're hiding. Like that's crazy.
I agree.
Is that cheating though, or that's just you being a liar?
I mean, if he lying, and then it follow up with him coming out with something that he's hiding something that could be possibly be cheating. If he lying,
like they'll hide that they have a porn addiction.
They're hiding something.
And you could be watching corn or not, because I don't want to get nobody straight. But it's
I don't want
the P.
No, not that, but it's like
that's hiding because maybe you're ashamed, but you're not, like, you're a liar and you're sneaky.
I don't think that's cheating, but I think the actions can lead actions. If I peep that behavior from my man, I'm gonna then, like we all know, we're gonna snoop. Now my antennas are up. My spidey senses are tingling, and now I'm gonna be like, all right, let's see what the hell going on.
And become a whole PI.
A whole PI. What's up?
I can just leave just because you're a liar. But
I don't want no lie. This is future husband. If you're out there, listen now. I don't do the lie. I don't want any lying in my marriage. I am very transparent. I'm an open book. Ask me anything, and I will tell you. I want the same reciprocated to me, good, bad, or ugly. I've done a lot of work on myself personally to be able to accept constructive criticism, to get feedback from people. So if anybody can take it, I can take it. You literally have no reason to lie to me. Like I'm that much. I'm such an understanding person. Do not lie to me, because that, whoo, is going to tick me the hell off. But yes, if I feel like he's lying, I'm gonna then start snooping. That doesn't mean he's off the rip cheating. I got to figure out why you're lying and what are you lying about. So then that's when the snooping comes into play. Before I get to you, Monique, let me just address, I guess, Suburbia Jones. He said, I noticed all the women have a Bill Clinton definition of sex. Getting finger popped by another man is cheating. I don't think you heard me. I said it was cheating. I said, to me, she cheated not only because she's fallen in love with another man, she kissed him, made out, touched and grubbed and all that, and she got finger popped. Yeah, she cheated. Now, are they on an equal playing field because of what Charles did? Hey, that's each their own. I low-key feel like Charles is kind of giving her a pass. I'm not saying he's saying, oh yes, go smash the doctor. But I feel like he's kind of giving her a pass to be like, yeah, you can go on dates with him. I don't like it, but I'm gonna let you figure yourself out and go on dates and stuff. Like, I mean, he knows it got to lead to something eventually. So I just feel like, look,
he literally did give her a pass.
He gave her a pass. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm just saying that's what I see on the screen.
Lucille did not have sexual relations with that man.
She did not have.
Women don't cheat.
Black women don't cheat. I'm gonna start doing what y'all do.
Okay. Right.
You didn't sleep with that man.
Right. What you talking about?
Monique, 69 ways. What do you consider cheating?
What I consider cheating?
Baby. Are you really thinking about that?
Definitely, I had to think about it, because definitely it's the lying for me.
Okay.
That can lead up to cheating. Yeah, come back to me. I'm stumped on this one.
Okay.
I must be tired.
Did you go?
Did I go? What do I consider cheating? Yeah, like Amina said, anything that you're not anything, because like I said, some stuff you're just liar, you're just a sneaky liar, and I don't like liars. But it's like if you're hiding that you're talking to someone, emotional affairs, you're texting someone, you're confiding and conversing. To me, that's an emotional affair. You're spending your time. What Lucille was doing would be enough for me to have questions and leave, probably. So I wouldn't just be letting it go like Charles did. But I don't know. I think it's more to it. It's just the whole cheating thing and leaving. All of it is just situational and
for sure
levels. Yeah,
there's levels to it, baby.
Yeah, we just started dating. Like I don't got to deal with this. Bye. But we're years in and have kids. Like that's a different conversation.
Well, I'm gonna answer two questions. I don't even think I gave my perspective on. I don't even think I gave my answer on would I stay or forgive my spouse for cheating. Yeah, I don't even think I answered that. So, cheating to me, obviously the obvious, physical. If you have a physical interaction, a sexual interaction with another woman, you clearly cheated on me.
That's obvious.
Obviously, now there is controversy behind like emotional cheating. Yeah. If I find out you've been talking to another woman and having intimate conversations and romantic conversations and yeah, brother Tucker, you cheating on me. I take it as you cheating. What the hell you on the phone with her? What the hell you texting her? Hell no. The hell, any chick you talk to, it better be on some professional shit, friend. Because that's another thing. I'm okay. I'm about to open up a can of worms, but it's okay. It's actually kind of.
Go ahead.
You gotta say it now.
I'm okay to an extent. With my man having female friends. it is very it is contingent. Hold on, let me break it down. Let me massage it for you.
Man, that female friend better exist before I came.
That's hello.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Hey, let me break it down for y'all. If you knew the chick before me, I'm not gonna tell you to not be her friend. I would also, whoever you bring around me as a female friend, I want to be around them. I want to peep game. I want to get their energy. I want to see y'all interact. I want to get my good eye on both of y'all. What's the vibe? What's the chemistry? What's the aura?
And what's the history? Like, have y'all ever
history,
smashed before?
I needs to know. And you better keep it a buck with me. Because you better not have no bitch in my house that you fucked. Sorry, my language.
Okay, because some
Best
people, some
not
men do that.
Some
Some men do that.
Negro, if you bring a bitch in my house and y'all smash, you better tell me. You better tell me. Don't embarrass me. Don't have me looking stupid.
But I had a female friend who was doing that with her, and she would call him like her brother. He was like, oh, that's just like my brother. And they, were in a full-blown relationship years prior. So it's just like, it's like, oh, no, that's and that is not your brother, and y'all don't got the same mother or father or something, then no.
Now let me. Okay, y'all go ahead. Y'all know I get a little excited, so y'all just keep me in check. Panel, y'all go, and then I have a story time from my life. So
okay.
Miss Amina seen it. Go ahead, baby. What's your
No,
take?
I was gonna say I
I know you have guy friends.
I do. But I have guy friends. I like them like a brother, but I told you they won't let me call them brother because
they want to
that's
smash.
what I'm saying. I don't know about the guys and the girls and the friends and things like that because every guy that I have
as a friend wants to smash you.
I'm sure they would. They don't say it, but I'm sure they would.
Sure.
But I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say so. One day I was at my homegirl's house. Hopefully nobody's online. I don't think nobody watches my lives like that. Look, I be not thinking that, and then people talking about I saw your live.
Right.
So the friend years ago, just in case, had gotten married, and I'm like hanging out and stuff like that. And the guy brings his female friends over, and the girl leaves. I don't know where she goes, or she starts cleaning up and stuff like that, and everybody's drinking and playing spades. Why I saw the female friend jump on this ninja's lap, and I was like, you know how you think you saw
man?
Her man? They had just got married, and she jumped on his lap, and she's sitting on his lap, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, hold up, like I'm here. I'm like right here.
Wait, hold on, Mina. Hold on. Run it back, because I was kind of distracted in the chat. Let me just comment, y'all in the chat. I'm gonna highlight y'all comment in a second. I gotta hear this because Amina telling some shit. Run it back, Amina, run it back. This is the dude that you were with.
No, I wasn't with.
Okay.
One of my friends had just gotten married.
Okay.
And she was running around cleaning. You know how they
help.
They're entertaining.
Yes.
He had a female friend over, and I guess everybody was drinking more and more.
Okay.
And the female friend is playing with him, and she just jumps on his lap and was like grinding. And my friend had just went upstairs.
What did he do?
Yeah.
Oh no. You know what? Like he was chilling. Like it looked like it was normal behavior, and they were used to this mess. But I'm like, hold on, like I'm sitting right here. Girl, they just got married, so I couldn't say anything. Like, would y'all say something if somebody just got married? Like, you can't be the cause of breaking that whole situation.
Can you come here? Come here. Girl, come see this.
I'm whooping everybody's ass. I'm whooping his ass. I'm whooping her ass. It's about to be like soul food when Terry had that butcher knife.
That whole telling thing can be tricky though.
That to be.
Sometimes they don't want to know. You tell, and then they get mad at you because you told.
And you lose the friend. So should I have said something?
Let me tell you, Amina. I know it's a tough position. A tough position.
You in her house.
Females be acting funny when it comes to this shit, and any new female friend that I've made in the last couple of years, I have asked them. I said, "Are you the type of friend that if I see your man doing something, would you want me to tell you, or would you want me to pretend like I don't see it?" And they have all said, "Tell me." I'm that chick. Bitch, you better tell him and you better take pictures. If you see him out at a restaurant, the grocery store, take a picture and let me know. And
It was
drop
like 2 weeks
and drop
fresh.
the location so I could pull up on that ass. And what?
Yeah.
And she was in the same house. She was upstairs.
Yeah, you was in her house. I would have.
I felt like they were just
I
way
would
too
have
kind.
tore
Like,
everything up in that bitch.
it was
It'd
2
be the
weeks.
red wedding.
It'd be the
Game of
red
Thrones.
one in that mother trucker. I can tell you that.
It would have been. She
Yeah,
probably still would have stayed with him. That's the sad part.
I'm getting emotional. Let me calm down.
I can't get into any more detail because then
Oh, no, you gave
Get
enough.
this going on with it.
enough. I appreciate you. Story time. Okay. Did everybody go about no, I don't think everybody went about the female friend thing. Did everybody help? Y'all help me. My mind is going like
Me and Monique didn't
Well,
go
I
yet.
just said my little 2 cents. Like the friend better be established before
yeah.
I arrive. Okay.
So no new friends.
It's a no for
No
me.
new friend.
No new friends. No new
It's just
friends.
a no.
Same with you, Shana. Same with you.
It's a no. I don't want you to just no. Like I'm your friend now.
Now I'm your friend now. Y'all are crazy.
Trying to isolate the man.
Would you be willing to cut off your friend though for the relationship? I get because like Amina said, I've never had a male friend who didn't want or wouldn't try to take it further or have tried at some point. So it's boundaries.
All right, let me tell y'all a story. Y'all don't judge me. I was very young. I had, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I had okay, there was a guy, and when I first met him, we liked each other. We were attracted to each other, all that good stuff. We started like kind of dating and stuff. Not exclusive, but we were dating and da-da-da. We had a situationship. It lasted, I don't even know how long, like a year or so, like a year. And then we kind of broke it off and went our separate ways. And then we reconnected again. And we kind of, did our thing or whatever. And then after X amount of time, we kind of realized like, damn, we actually have a pretty good like friendship. Like the friendship is a little more than it's like, that's great. But I'm just, it's feeling like more homey vibe. And so we decided it got a little messy too, but we ended up being friends. Fast forward, he got involved with another girl. This is so embarrassing. He got involved with another girl. I'm not gonna actually give all that. He got involved with another girl, and I got involved with another man, and I had a boyfriend, and me and the guy, we weren't gonna end our friendship. We both were very adamant about we were that close of friends. Like we're like, no, I'm not. Like he told his chick he's not getting rid of me. I told my dude I'm not getting rid of this guy. Like he's my friend. What helped was I had a boyfriend, but he was engaged to marry that girl. So everybody was aware. I did tell my boyfriend, like, honesty is the best policy. Was I scared? Absolutely, I was scared. But he told me, he said straight up, he was like, if old boy wasn't engaged to be married, I would not be cool with the friendship. And I was just like, I respect that, but it is what it is. But I was young, so hey, things happen. You live and learn. But
Yes.
yeah. that's my story about that situation in my personal life.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, and y'all have any comments about what I said?
Are you still friends with him till this day?
No, we're not friends anymore.
I figured.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it makes me sad sometimes. But we were young, so it's just
he might call out to this live. Look,
for me. But I don't think I answered the question on if I would forgive my partner for cheating. Again, like I said earlier, I just don't want to make it seem like cheating is just acceptable and just like we're supposed to just accept it as women. I really hate that double standard. However, I do feel like in my marriage, if my husband cheated on me, I would be obviously devastated. I would be truly devastated. And it really depends on the case scenario. Was it one person, one time? Why did you cheat? Was it an affair? Hookup? Did you tell me about it? Were you forthcoming, or did I have to find out on my own? Things like that.
Right.
If we have kids or not, what's our situation? What's the household like? It depends. And again, I hate that I'm like even thinking of it like that. I just hate that. I just feel like us women, we think about those things, but I don't think men do. I just feel like men, for the most part, I'm not going to say all men, but I just feel like most men, their answer is no. And they stand on that.
I feel like if it's yes, a lot of them will resent you, and it will be very difficult to be with them because they will probably constantly
punish you, make you pay
for it. You're gonna try to get their lick back. Like you're gonna never hear the end of it because they're trained to just kind of get over it. Like this, they're not.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, let me read the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I was so engaged with the storytelling and Amina's story. Okay. Let's see. That's why you can't have every friend around you. Exactly. You can't. Now, let me say this, ladies, before I read the rest of the comments. I know a couple dudes in my life that just naturally and organically have a lot of female friends. They are straight men, not gay at all, very straight, no question about it. They're straight. But one of them grew up with, and I hate to feed into stereotypes, but one of them grew up in a single parent household with sisters. So that kind of speaks for itself, in my opinion. And then the other one, I don't really know why maybe his personality, he has guy friends too, but he just has a lot of female friends. I just think he has a very like infectious personality, very outgoing. So I guess I also will give an allowance to men who I feel like were raised by a lot of women and grew up with a lot of women. I can see them naturally also having a lot of female friends. I've seen that. Have y'all seen that in your personal lives at all?
I've seen it, but it's still no for me.
Well, I guess I'm too damn nice.
Yes,
Maybe
you
I
are.
need to be a little bit more stricter. Maybe I'm too understanding.
Very.
Yes.
I was going to say, I think it also depends on the job or what you do for a living, because some jobs require you to be around a lot of people. Like you can't just be like, oh no, you can't be standoffish.
Yeah.
So
If you're hanging out in group settings and it's like a work event, going to happy hour or something, that's one thing. If y'all are just kicking it, like that's your friend and y'all are talking one-on-one and texting.
yeah, that taking it personal, and then all of a sudden they laying in bed and texting. Now that's kind of weird.
Because I said it on Willow's
kinda
live when I was talking about what I experienced before what I found out right after I got married, and that was his friend. And so I don't know if I feel traumatized from something that happened like forever ago, but and I was around her. I knew her.
Hey EJ, thank you for coming through, boo. Okay. Ooh, so we exhausted that. I love the topic. I love how it expounded naturally and organically, and we kind of like hit a lot of points with that. So that was pretty dope. That was really dope. Hold up. Let's see what Suburbia Jones got to say. Lord Jesus. Okay. I asked this question before, and the question is monogamy. Okay, is monogamy a man-made construct? Women outnumber men 3-1, and what do we need to do about that? Anybody have any thoughts on this?
I answered that before. Like,
Wait, what?
no.
No.
I said I answered that before. I answered that before. Like monogamy, yeah, one man, one woman. I think that's like a social thing. But just because women outnumber men don't mean I gotta freaking share.
Yeah,
That's
I ain't
not it's
saying my
not
man. Sorry, boo boo kitty.
quality and quantity. You pick.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing my man. I don't know. I'm not sharing my
He said,
man.
"What do
Like,
we do about it?"
No,
okay,
if a man wants quantity, I don't think he's gonna get quality.
hello.
True.
I'm feeling a little frisky right now because something just popped in my
Double
head.
headaches.
Now, if y'all don't feel comfortable answering, you don't have to. But
Okay,
feel a little
frisky.
frisky since we're talking about monogamy and all that type of stuff. Would y'all? This is Monique Nicole After Dark. Would
Okay.
y'all ever consider having a threesome with your partner?
No. Now I feel like a prude.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
about.
no.
I don't
No, I'm
know.
not
I don't even know how to answer this. My damn self.
I'm not sharing you in the bedroom or anywhere else.
No comment.
I
Well,
am
you
a
only 69 ways, so
Wait, Monique 69 ways. Did you just say no comment?
No comment.
I did not think you would say no comment. I thought you'd be the first one to answer the question. You are really letting me down. I thought I knew
Well,
you.
I have been in a threesome. That's why I said no comment, because it's
Turn
like
up.
then
Turn up.
I would have to share.
but was it your relationship or were you the third party?
Right. Get
I was
into
a
it.
third
Shana.
party.
You a third party. Well,
So
that
which
happens
was
a
your
lot here
relationship?
in Atlanta, from what I hear on the street. The word on the street.
Have you
I
been approached, Monique?
I have not been approached, but I know that goes on more than we think. I will say that.
wait.
Somebody approached me at work one time.
Not work.
I know, but that was the only time it happened. I could not believe it. I was shocked.
At work.
Yes, I'm like, and it was a corporate office. So I was walking out and he was like,
Yeah,
yeah, me
corporate
and my
is
girlfriend.
they get down at corporate, honey.
I could not believe. Like, what look did I give you that made you think that I was into that? Like, what you just approached?
Amina's seen it.
Oh, I can't comment on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to be.
I'm gonna respect.
But I had a question for Monique. She's like, "Don't get me in this."
Who, me?
No. I'm sorry. It's too Monique for him. Monique 69. You know she the only one that answered the question.
Oh, no.
If you want to answer, if you don't, it's fine. I'm just curious. So
Okay.
if you're like the one that's not in a relationship, right, and it's over, is it like awkward leaving in the morning, or you're just like, okay, I'm gonna let myself out, or it's like, how does it end? The goodbye, or do y'all contact
We
each
don't
other?
wake up in the morning together if it's a one-time deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that would be
You
weird,
set the
right?
terms before the action happens.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've heard.
Terms have to be
Doesn't that
set.
kind of like ruin it though, with all these terms and conditions?
Nope.
I would think so.
Like, it's ruin the mood.
No, I will tell you from what I know, what I've heard. Again, this is not my ministry.
Because everybody have their boundaries.
This is not my ministry, future husband. This is not my ministry. This is what I heard from the streets. The streets tell me that. The streets tell me that when, let's say it's a married couple, a lot of time within that relationship, they have an arrangement as far as what they want, what they like, what they're going to allow. And a lot of men will have their woman pick what chick they like, she likes, and would allow in the bedroom with them. So I know a lot of men will kind of take the back seat. Of course, they'll have some say so because they got to enjoy it too, but they will kind of let their lady lead. And it has to be like an agreement, like, okay, we both find this person attractive. We both feel comfortable allowing this person in our space, in our bedroom, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Now, as for me, I'm not I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no, but what I will say is if it's a huge, 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 huge if that were to happen, I can promise you ain't going to be where I live. It's going to be on vacation somewhere in the Bahamas, in the Dominican Republic, in Colombia. It's going to be somewhere we on vacation. It's going to be somewhere far, 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 far away. We not about to have no threesome with no bitch that live 20 minutes away, baby. Mama ain't raised no fool now. Hell to the fuck now. When I ain't need to see that bitch in town, I don't need to. Nah. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what the old lady told me. That's what the old ladies told me, honey. The old lady sitting under the tree. That's what she told me. That's all I'm gonna say.
You want to open that can of worms? Like, what if you like it in the Bahamas? You're like, I want to do it again, and now y'all back at home. And now it's like a thing.
Right,
like,
that's some people's lifestyle.
They
So
need
if
to
that's
have a conversation. Like this gonna be they have an agreement. That's why I said it gotta be some set terms. Like
that's
this gonna be a one-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
there's got to be some set terms. Absolutely. And, oh, this is a good comment. Cheating can be future indicator of much worse behavior. Absolutely. I agree.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
but that was my frisky moment for the night. Moving on. I'm sorry. If anybody has to go, let me know. I know we're kind of
Frisky
going
moment.
over. So the next, okay, this is a good topic. Good question. Are you open to dating someone who already has children? And I want to bring up this clip from Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. They have a podcast together, and I want to just play the clip of what Mr. Chad Ocho Cinco had to say, and then I want to hear from the ladies and the chat.
Because I ain't dating you unless you got kids. You got to have one, maybe two, because for one, everybody eats for one. But I just like women that have kids. And somebody asked me on Instagram, why they got to have kids? Because women with kids have structure. They have discipline because they have kids, and women that don't have kids, they never have snacks in the pantry. I like to get up 3-4 in the morning and get a Capri Sun and steal some of the kids' snacks. And women that don't have kids don't never have no food, Unc. And you know what they always want to do?
Go out and eat.
With no kids, always
Eat
want to eat and give looks like it's a goddamn fashion show. This ain't no my fashion show. I'm hungry. 3 in the morning. Capri Sun. Do you know what Capri Sun tastes like at 3 in the morning after a session?
Nah, hopefully I'm sleeping at 3 a.m.
Now you ain't hear me.
Oh, after a session.
Do you know
yes,
after man?
Yeah, Ojo, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. I ain't trying to be funny.
Slow.
Please tell me you've had a honey bun in the microwave, warm it up for 12 seconds, nice and hot with a Capri Sun.
No, I ain't never had that.
A zebra cake.
Oh, I love it.
I'm done. Not the zebra cake and the honey
Like
bun.
hood snacks.
Oh, God. Definitely hood snacks. Okay, I ain't have a honey bun in years. Okay. I'm gonna save my opinion for last. Monique, 69 ways. What is your take on this? I mean, I feel like this topic is actually pretty immature and like late and tired now, especially depending on your age. But please share me your thoughts on this controversial topic.
the person having kids is I can do either or for me.
Okay.
They can have kids or don't have kids. Them having kids, they will come with a certain understanding because I have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they will come with a certain understanding when it comes to my kids. That's the only difference between your partner having the kids or not. Because the ones who don't have kids, they have a lot more time on their hands. So if I have to choose,
Well, I see what
I
you're
would have to
saying.
pick the ones with the kids.
That's a good point. Okay, Shana, what do you
And
think about
gotta
this?
know how they treat their kids if they really in their child's life. Let's keep it a book. Because some people say I got kids and they really ain't fucking their set.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree with Monique. 69 ways, because I have kids as well, so I would prefer. I always attract men that don't have kids. I don't know why. I prefer men that have kids because they don't tend to
Because they
really
wait for you to give them one.
Oh,
right. And I no, the door is closed.
the door is closed.
The
The door is closed.
Locked. Okay. But I mean,
The
the
door.
last relationship, my daughter's he didn't have any kid, he didn't get it, and it's like, why didn't you call me? And I'm like, I was at my son's game or whatever. They don't fully understand when you don't have kids. And like Monique said, now I can see how you treat your kids. You can say I would do this and I would do that,
That's
but
true.
until you have kids, you don't know what you're gonna do until you have them.
This is true. Amina seen it. What's your take?
They have to have kids for me because one, I'm not having any more kids.
Okay.
And I don't want them to sit there and be like, "Oh, I want a kid," or be resentful. And then now it's like I gotta fill away, and they're trying to have kids, and now they want to know if they could have kids with somebody else. I don't know. My brother. Somebody got their tube side, and Anyway,
She called everybody.
So they gotta have kids already because we're done with that.
Okay. Well, I don't know everyone's age, but I think I might be the youngest lady on the panel. I might be wrong. I am single, never been married, and I don't have any children. I will be 34 in September. For me, I think obviously when I was much younger, it was a deal breaker, but now that I am my age and I am trying to date kind of upward and older, I've accepted, actually the last few years, I've accepted that the man that I end up with may already have children. Now let's pick that apart a little bit. My personal preference would be if he had one child. In a perfect world, he would have one child with one baby mama. If I really love him, if he's a real good man, Savannah, like really good man, if he got 2 kids with the same baby mama, I will take it. If he's a good man, Savannah. But I don't want to deal with more than one baby mama. That's probably where I draw the line. I don't want to deal with more than one baby mother because that's a lot.
Understandable.
I've seen it firsthand, the good, the bad, and the ugly of that situation and dynamic. But yeah, that is my issue, really, would be how many baby mothers, and of course how many children. I told you 1, 2 if I really like you, but yeah, that's my take on it, you guys. That is my take on it.
I saw a TikTok that was funny. They were like, "Oh, you got how many baby mamas? Like, or there's like one. You got 10 kids with one woman. Go be with your family." Because after a while, it's like you got a bunch of kids with one woman. Like, why you keep going back to her? Like, what's that about? But I see the drama can be. But if there's healthy co-parenting, that's why you'll see. It's like, all right, well, that's why I like the dynamic of you having your own, because I can see, is there really actual drama or?
Sharon said the fellas want my number, baby. Where they at? Sharon, where they at? you I'm looking. Where they at? Okay, let me know, sis. But
Follow her on IG at Monique underscore Nicole.
follow me on IG.
But Monique, Nicole, would you date long distance? Like, what if they weren't in the same state?
A really good question. Oh, let me sip on that.
Where you at? It's a little thin. Like, the options are slim pickings.
That's what I hear.
Slim pickings, ATL, Georgia. I can tell you that, baby. I can tell you that. Well, I'll be honest. 2 years ago, if you asked me if I would date long distance, I would have said no. Now, I might be open to it. I might be open to it. You see how people change and evolve? Yeah, 2 years ago, I would have told you no. Long distance is not my preference at all. Like, I would never like just be happy about it. But if the person was right, I'm not going to let that go because of the distance. Obviously, we're going to have the tough conversations about the future and who's moving where and all that stuff. But at my age, yeah, I would consider long distance for the right person. That's a good question.
Not for the week.
Huh?
It's not for the week.
It's not for the week.
You keep saying at my age, like you pushing 50, girl.
I'm 34. I'm saying my age because I was always against. No, I was always against it. That's what I'm saying. Like I was always against it. So I'm telling you, just now, kind of maturing a little bit. The last couple, this past year, I was like, yeah, or last year, I was kind of like, okay, I'll consider it. But like before, no, it would have been no long distance. But it's got to be the right person, and there's got to be trust, and like it's got, because like Shana said, it's not for the weak. It is not for the weak, and I am a very lovey-dovey, like affectionate person. I like to spend time with people, even my friends. I hang out. I'm very social. I like to spend time with people. So it is hard that I can't just call you up and we go out to dinner together. You come over, I come up. Like, it's just, that sucks. Like, you're missing that. I have to see you once every X amount of months. That fucking sucks. I don't I don't want to sign up for it, but if it happens, it happens. I am open to it. But like Shana said, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It is not. Okay. So on to our last topic of the night, and I'm going to wrap this up soon because I know it's getting a little late. First of all, pause. Brief intermission. Everybody in the chat, hit that like button. Y'all better subscribe to not only me, but everybody up in this thing. Ladies, I don't have y'all's links in the description box. I will do it afterwards, but please feel free to add your link in the chat for the good people. I'm sure most people in the chat are actually subscribed, but just in case we get some new people. And yes, y'all, subscribe to everybody, and please turn on the notification bell. That way you will be notified whenever I drop new content. We're trying to grow this year, okay? Say it with me. Growth. Okay. All right, y'all. Last. Thank you. I was waiting for somebody.
In the church and nobody say nothing, like,
no,
right?
Silent. I say that every time someone will like catch on and be like, "Yes, growth," but no one does. So I don't know if it's corny or I don't know. But
we're gonna touch and agree.
You got your hand, Lord. I'm so dramatic. Anyway, y'all, last subject of the evening is a subject that we have heard about for quite a while. And I love that everybody on the panel are mothers, because this is a very important question. And I want everyone to be honest. How soon should you introduce your child, children, whatever, to your new partner or new partner. We'll say that. And this is a tough one for some people. I'm gonna start with Amina Seen It. Is there a timeline in your mind, or is it really based on the relationship, how fast it's growing, the intimacy? Take it away.
It's based on, I guess, the relationship, but like the first for a while is you're no contact because my son only sees it if it's like gonna go somewhere or something like that. But yeah, no. I'm like I keep that completely separated. So unless you know that you're in a I guess if you're in a relationship, then I guess you have to see how it is. So sooner than later. But if you're just dating, it's nothing. No.
Okay, let me give you a couple scenarios. What if it's been 6 months, 8 months, and you guys, are really getting close and damn near exclusive? Would you then, or would you still wait a little bit longer?
Damn near or exclusive. If we're exclusive, then
Okay,
I guess so.
exclusive.
But if we're not,
If you're
then
six to 8 months, 6 to 8 months in exclusive, do you introduce them to your child?
if you're exclusive and you feel like it's going somewhere, I guess it is. If you're exclusive,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Monique, 69 ways. Do you have a timeline in mind, or what do you base it off of as far as when you should introduce your partner to your children?
It's like what Amina said. Like if you dating, no, it's a no go for me. We just dating. But if we serious,
Yeah.
I need to comb through you. Like, make this is not your representative. That you're showing me. I need to know is you committed.
Yeah.
I need to really get to know this person, and then I could bring like I guess I say 8 months to a year. It depends how serious we going.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Shana.
I agree with the ladies. It would definitely take some time. I think you should give it at least, I want to say a year, but at least 6 months. Like you really need to seriously be dating and really get to know them. I know Steve Harvey said don't wait, but you can't be bringing everybody around your children like that. That's not.
He said the opposite.
He said you shouldn't wait too long because what if the children don't like the person you're dating? But children are finicky, especially if they're younger.
Not listen to Steve Harvey.
He be right sometimes. I ain't
sometimes he do be. Yeah, sometimes it depends.
He be right about something. He be right sometimes. I'll say
Kevin
that.
Samuels
I'd rather flip a coin. I'd rather flip a coin than listen.
But a lot of people do say that. Like, well, what if they don't like?
He said
What if he don't like them?
Yeah, Steve Harvey said 90-day probation period for any new person. Yeah, and even in the movie,
that's kind of short.
Think Like a Man, he was saying, was it 60 or 90 days for no sex? I can't remember.
It was 90.
90 days, no sex.
Probably 90 days.
I mean, let me
I'll give you 30 days. I just need to test drive it so I can know if I still want to waste my time or not.
Yeah, you want to bust it wide open for a player.
I feel like if you wait 90 days, like, because that's what used to get on my nerves with Joan on Girlfriends. She used to always tell them, like, it's the 89th day. Like, you're not supposed to let them know they wait 90 days. You making
she get on my nerves with that.
Oh Lord. I just say let it flow.
Yeah,
I just think I don't know, that becomes a controversial topic, and I think we might have to save that for another day. So I'm just going to write that down before I open another can of worms. We've been here for an hour and 13 minutes, y'all. This was fun. We had some great dialogue this evening. Replay crew, please show us some love. Come back and watch us. Support, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, honey. We had excellent dialogue this evening. I want to thank my lovely panel of ladies that came through for your girl. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being open and honest and just so lovely. Appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came through and showed us some love. I cannot call all the names because I hate leaving people off. So I'm just going to say everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all for showing up, being supportive, and being interactive, and really, chiming in on the conversation. I really appreciate it. Everybody, I want everybody to go around and just share what you have coming up on your channel, what you want people to look forward to, etc. I will start with Shana.
If y'all are into TV reviews, I'll be doing what am I doing? Summer House, Martha Vineyard, and the Never Have I Ever Met. I keep saying it wrong. The Never Ever Met. I'll be doing just check the community tab. I'll be doing some TV show reviews this week. I think BMF is on a break this week. So.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
So, and anything else, if I can jump on anybody's live, anybody needs some support, I'm definitely down. But keep your eyes out for any upcoming reviews.
Turn up.
Okay.
Amina's seen it. What you got going on, sis?
I don't know. You asked me that. I'm tired.
Y'all know she's working hard. So listen, y'all just tune in. Y'all subscribe. Show her some love. She's in these YouTube streets, making a name for herself.
I am working hard. I'm like, do I got to do another video this week?
No, it's the Girls Wednesday, girl. I just take the time to ask. But no pressure. Monique 69. I forget you ain't got no you ain't got no channel yet.
She started.
You did? Am
I
late to the party? But what the hell?
You late to the party?
What the hell?
Like before I got up here, I was editing the Never Ever Met, my review for that episode.
Monique,
2.
you really didn't tell me this. You should have told me this like off camera. Are you kidding me? I gotta find out.
I thought you knew.
No, girl, how late am I to the party? I'm finding you now. I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
YouTube do not be pushing out those notifications.
No,
I'm
fixing it up right now. Like I'm going through all y'all's and just making sure that for the notification, I click all. Because sometimes I swear I click it and it still don't. I don't know. But I got you.
It's
y'all check out my girl.
Yeah, I get it.
Waze Johnson. What you got going on, sis? You were editing something? Monique?
Yeah, the Never Ever Met episode 2. Yeah,
okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
And I'm a little behind on Summer House, so I'm doing a 2-for-1, 2 episodes in one video. Due to I was at Comic-Con past weekend. Took a lot.
Oh yeah, I saw your pictures.
How was that?
How was that?
It's an experience. It's out of this world. But let me tell you, my feet was hurting at the end of the day. Okay, wear comfortable shoes.
I can imagine.
Yes, I can imagine. It's an all-day affair from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, turn up. So everybody, subscribe to all the ladies. And yeah, this was so much fun.
You didn't tell us what you got coming up.
Oh, you're right. See,
right.
Shit. The truth is I don't know. That's the truth. I don't know, honey. But what was it? Sunday night, I dropped a random Hot Topics live where I discussed Amanda Seales, Chris Brown and Quavo, OJ Simpson. I want y'all to please go check it out if you have not already. It was a very good conversation that was had. And then I've been on a couple people's channels. I was on Lamont's channel, so I streamed that as well. So y'all check it out if you haven't already. Yeah. I have to talk to Nita. I'm sure we will be back next week because Love and Marriage Huntsville starts back.
Oh my God.
Glad you reminded me. I forgot.
Or no, Saturday. It looks like, listen, y'all, from my reality people, it looks like it's gonna be a good season. Destiny's coming back. That's gonna ruffle some listen, a lot of stuff is happening. So I think Huntsville will be
trailers can be deceiving.
True.
I know. I've actually
when it's a Carlos King production.
Y'all right. So okay, ladies.
I gotta see it to believe it.
I will be chopping it up with y'all because I might want to collaborate with y'all or us do something on each other's channel or something with that. So let's talk offline. But yeah, y'all, I have to talk to Nita, but I'm sure we'll be back next week. For Huntsville, I got to see what else is coming up reality TV wise. I'm actually really behind on Martha's Vineyard, so I have to catch up with that. But yeah, I've talked enough for tonight. Thank you again, panel. This was amazing. I appreciate you ladies for coming through. And until next time, thank you, babe. We will see you guys next time. Bye.